1. Keep studies as your first priority. A good student never ignores his studies and keep their studies on the topmost priority list. Managing time for friends, relatives, and family is also important, but not by ignoring your studies, because what you have learned will remain lifelong with you. You should never neglect the time which is meant for your studies. 2. Set smart goals in students' life. The very first benefit of setting a goal is to achieve success in their academic life. It marks their first step towards success. Setting a SMART goal is important for your future bright. SMART goal stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and timely. This helps them to achieve what they want to be in life and work according to their goals. 3. Time management. Be punctual always. Time management is a must in a student's life. The purpose of time management is to enable them to do more and better work in less time. Always remember, successful students or the students who want to be successful in life manage their time so that they can easily have time to study as well as to play. 4. Take part in classroom and school activities. Participating in various activities conducted in the school makes you an active member. You should actively take part in classroom activities as well by answering the questions of your teachers and clearing your doubts. Being attentive in the class helps students to understand better. Stay active in daily classroom activities and become a part of all the activities being organized in school as well as in the classroom, if possible. This will help you develop a good relationship with your teachers and other fellow students. 5. Pay attention to what teachers teach. Always pay attention to what the teachers say in the classroom. This not only shows respect towards them, but also it is useful for the students to understand and grasp the subject easily. It also helps them to improve listening skills. Paying attention in class is absolutely necessary to become successful in life as a student. Keep your eyes and ears open to what the teacher is teaching. While it's obvious that you don't need to love every single subject, but it's also important to avoid all distractions nearby you and stay active when your teacher is teaching in the classroom. It is better listening to him, her carefully in the class rather than chatting with your friends or to remain confused throughout the day. 6. Study in a group. Studying in groups help the students to learn more effectively. Educational psychologists have shown in their research that students working or learning together in a group of friends circle do much better as compared to those who study alone. Have you ever heard the phrase, "Two heads are better than a single one"? Well, this becomes true when it comes to studying. Working in groups enables you to benefits like whenever you are struggling to understand a concept, you can take help from other group members, help them in their needs, and also can complete the given work more quickly. Sitting down with a group of friends who are doing or learning the same thing as you are, is one of the best ways to gain knowledge. 7. Stay committed to studies. Never quit. Stay committed to your studies. Don't get panic even when you don't perform well. Always work hard until you get success. If you are not good at something, don't just ignore it and try to focus on it. Always stay committed toward your studies and try to stay focused while you study. Successful students always focus on the tasks at hand. For example, if you've planned to study a chapter of your history book, just stay committed. Commit to your words rather than letting your mind wander here and there in ideal things. After that, take a short break from studies, if needed. But don't make this short break a bigger one. Don't let it run over an hour-long break with 10 to 15 minutes of study. 8. Avoid distractions. Disturbances from one or the other way will always be there in your way. When you concentrate on something deeply, you are able to learn the things more effectively. Try to get rid of meaningless distractions that come in between your studies. Always keep your goal in mind and work accordingly, as it saves your precious time. 9. Don't compare with others. Never do the comparison with others, because everyone has their own abilities and capabilities. Good students succeed on their own capability. Don't copy what others do, follow your own way. Comparison lets you downtrodden and you'll feel discouraged. Don't bother what your friends, neighbors or partners are doing. Because at last, all that matters is your own success. 10. Learn from your mistakes. It is good that you learn from your mistakes, because the most important lessons in life can be learned by improving from our mistakes. A successful student learns from his own mistakes and tries to improve further. You can't learn from your mistake until you admit that you have done it. Never ever underestimate yourself. Instead, learn from mistakes, as this is the best thing when you yourself get to know what wrong you have done and how to resolve this. Also, stop committing the same mistake again and again. Putting what you've learned into practice is yet another advantage for students if they want to be successful in their life. These are some of the traits of successful students, as the most successful students know that only learning and reading is not just being in school, it is a lifelong process.